What up, Houston? Rockets time, draft time. Gonna be
Could
good.
you imagine how busy Rafael Stone's phone is right now?
I mean, he made what? The trade with Brooklyn yesterday, which was for picks and pick swaps and all that to get Phoenix's pick was usually and their pick swap. So, which is very smart because that team is one bad season away from blowing it up. So, you got the third pick, you got
I'm just
talent.
thinking if the rumors are true that you're going after a player like KD with all these picks and stuff, that seems like a task in itself. Not to mention, a third of the league is probably calling you right now for that third pick.
Especially knowing who Atlanta's more than likely going after.
Yes.
I mean, it's going to be interesting for sure because, like you said, the trade rumors of the superstars available, the third round pick. Do we use it? Do we move back? Do we use it in a trade? Are we doing three-team trades? Are we doing?
Well, here's the thing, bro, is I ain't gonna knock nobody for getting their money, but like the Knicks overpaid for Bridges, I think, right? And then
Or
fucking Portland gave up two first round picks and Brogdon for a player. So that's kind of like pricey. So everybody might like who got or selling shit right now might be like, "Fuck, we want a lot."
I mean, of
People might
course, the
not do
Mikel
it,
Bridges thing set the market pretty much.
but that'll fuck up a trade like the Marcus Smart to Houston,
Yeah.
because then they could be like, "Nah, well, we want a player," or like three second round picks or some shit.
It's tough because like the Marcus Smart moving and the number nine pick for the third. Looking at it in hindsight, I like it because
Mm-hmm.
it's a player Ime can use. It's a backup point guard type of thing, and you don't have to pay a third rounder money when you can pay a ninth or a third overall pick over a ninth. But if they want to move back, they want to make multiple picks. They want to get. I'm cool. Stockpile whatever you want.
That's what OKC was doing for a minute. Dude, you have to assume that we have decent ass scouts because Sengun was like 16. Cam Whitmore was 20, but that was different. Tari Eason was like 14. So, I mean, even though like I knew Eason was going to be good.
Laker fans disgusted me. How you let your kid wear a whole Boston Celtics jersey? Oh,
The dad is wearing fucking a Lakers jersey, so he don't know no better.
yeah.
I ain't gonna
But
lie though, if I was a kid and I had that whole setup, I'd wear it too.
yeah, as a kid, but as an adult, you say, "Come on, bro." Hey. Now, if a grown man's wearing the whole thing, it's like, come on, dog. Like you,
Seen a dude at the gym doing it not that long ago, and it was the most hilarious fucking thing I ever seen. That he was in a full Hakeem Olajuwon pajamas jersey, and this motherfucker was no taller than 5'5". It was so funny to me.
all right. Hawks are on the clock. That means we're two picks away from
Right
like.
off the rip, though, you give me the third pick and I have to use it. I'm taking Reed Shepard.
I mean, it brings back vibes from with the Jalen Green, Jabari. Like we have to wait. It's not a hey,
Mm-hmm.
we're getting it. So it's like, but then this time feels a bit different because it's like we don't want to really, as fans, care if we use the pick. There's not a player we really want,
Yeah,
but it's also like, all right, well, we could trade it, we could use it. Who wants it? And I know the 5 minutes probably Atlanta once their pick goes. I'm thinking the Washington. window is when our phone's gonna start ringing even more.
The bad thing is like depending on what Houston does, it's gonna lead to a chain of reaction and rumors. Like fucking uh best case scenario is to draft Klingon. Because then the rumors will be something like you trade Jock Landale or something.
Yeah,
Right? But if you draft like a Reed Shepard and the thing is people just aren't familiar with what he is yet. But like to me, he's somewhere like I hate to do the comp this guy, but like if I were to put his game onto something, it would be like right in the middle of Dante DiVincenzo and Clay Thompson.
a little.
Yeah, well, because I feel like he's more white boy athletic, but he's got more of a handle than Clay. Like he plays more like DiVincenzo, but he's kind of got a lot of the Clay in him where he just finds the ball. Plus, I think he's a better shooter than DiVincenzo. And I think that when people figure out he's that good, then the trade Jalen rumors might start. It's like, oh, we got Reed, and we got Amin, and we got Cam.
Because if you get Reed Shepard, then it's like, all right, another guard, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, you got Fred, you got Amin, and then now you got Reed. So it's like, is Fred available? Are you gonna Are you gonna waste the third pick for a
All right, I'll
guard?
put it to you like this: as from what I know, I will never be comfortable with Jalen Green or Reed Shepard being the point.
Yeah,
Like at points as a game they could be, but like as primary, no, I never want that.
yeah, and that's what a lot of people are saying. Like, oh, put him with Jalen Green, but I'm like, I don't want that. Like,
No, actually, like him and Jalen Green, if one of them can defend the three, that's the position. That's the thing. It goes to Jalen.
first picks in, Atlanta selects Zachary Richard.
Rishar Shade. That's a good one.
People are
I like
nice.
his projection. I mean, he plays both ways. He can switch on the pick or like he's just a modern power forward.
That leaves what, two centers?
Yep, yep. Dude, who has the number 2 pick?
Washington.
Oh, they're gonna draft Alex Sarr. They're taking that center. Alex Sarr, you just got the best thing that happened to you. Because you don't have to take the pressure of being number one, and you're going to go to a team that you don't have to compete for minutes with. You just got fucking CJ Stroud treatment.
Yeah, which is interesting because if it goes that way, now our clock starts and it's back down to what we pretty much thought of. You go center, you go point, do you go guard, do you trade the pick? Who wants one of those guys? Because those are key positions in basketball where there's teams
If
that want.
for some reason Washington don't draft Sarr and he becomes available at 3, Houston's about to get a bag for that fucking, or they're gonna just draft him themselves, which I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah,
I can draft you right now and trade you before the end of the night. I've seen that happen before.
yeah. You're gonna have his hat on, taking pictures of the Rockets, and be like, "Hey, bro, you're getting traded to like."
I mean, remember like Chris Webber got drafted number 1 and he got traded that night too.
Like, don't get comfortable with the hat, bro. And it's also interesting too because it's one of those things where the Rockets could draft the pick, and then, like you said, it gets traded because somebody else was like, "All right, that's my pick. I'm gonna pick him for me." No, Donovan or
Why are the Hawks team sitting there in shock that they drafted because they got Richard Sayers? Like, bitch, you had the first pick. Like everybody you wanted was gonna be there.
you chose that. I guess because they got their French wing player they wanted.
That's one thing I haven't heard yet is like Does he got Wimby expectation?
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's somebody that's hyped because he's French, and I don't know. Rocket fans, what do y'all want them to do? We got a little bit. We got 10 minutes of clock time, but probably about 25 minutes of actual time.
Yeah, research. I think you're going to be a good player, but I don't see. Yeah, you know how I feel about it, bro. As a competitor, I can look at a man's eyes and see a lot. Uh, I see Kyle Kuzma when I look at you, which is not bad. I mean, you look at average close to 20 in this league. That's not bad, but
For the first pick. If everybody's like, if the top three, four guys average the same thing, kind of, and there's not really a standout, then
I
you
feel like that's even. Because if you ask me right now to put money on who I think is going to have the best career, I think like the player that's going to be the best out of here is going to be like Stephon Castle. Because I see like 7, 8 years down the line where he's like a Jimmy Butler. That's what I see.
yeah. Remember the year we got Tari and you were just talking about him?
I was begging for Tari even before that. I knew that dude was going to be good, bro. I just knew it.
You're like, we need Tari, Tari, this guy Tari, LSU Tari.
I wanted Ty Ty also. I mean, we got him. We didn't do shit with him.
Yeah, he was dominating the G League.
You
Looks
rode
like
the
the
shit out of
Rockets
that.
are going to be on the clock with Donovan, Klingon, and Reed Shepard on the clock.
Woo, buddy.
That's people predicting that Alex Sarr goes next, though, which, I mean, it makes sense for them to get him.
I mean, that's what Washington needs. Is you need to acquire as much talent as you can. But then also you draft Alex Sarr. He plays the 5. You drafted Koulibaly last year, so there's your 4. You're just acquiring talent.
I mean, you made that Jordan Poole trade, so
I was gonna say as soon as they figure out how to get rid of that fucking trade, then they can kind of either bring a guard in or something.
Alex Sarr, yep, number 2. Rockets are on the clock.
Woo woo.
Houston, what are we doing? We trading? Comment down. Trading, picking. I still want to trade this pick. I want Raphael Stone's phone.
Ooh, I hope they work on your English when you get to Atlanta, bro.
Just let him listen to some Migos and some.
Uh, if I closed my eyes, I could have swore I was listening to Borat.
My name Bud. I didn't know in my ear. I was like, oh, it's. He speaks some good English though for like a French player. Some of the international players, but you got to learn quick, bro. Rockets are on the clock. Here we go. No,
Ooh.
TV, you're late, TV. We already got the pick.
Yeah, we're ahead.
Y'all be taking y'all's time. All right. We trading or drafting back?
Drafting. I think Reed Shepard's about to be a Houston Rocket.
That's what I think too.
Well, I just feel like that's kind of like the best play because like don't do a drastic move and make a trade right now when you can draft this player if you don't make a trade, showcase him or figure out what you have to know if you're keeping him. Because there might be a player on the team you'd be willing to trade if Reed Shepard does good. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I mean, if he does, we do draft him. Summer League will be fun at least. Rio Grande, yeah, you got some nice stuff. Rio Grande.
I think he's the kind of person that can crack a rotation for Ime. Like his style would fit.
It's interesting though because center guard, center guard, center guard. I could use both. I can find both. Yeah, yeah. We know Washington. I guess Alex.
Center or guard. Put it to you like this: if you draft Reed Shepard, then you don't have to find a way to replace Aaron Holiday,
True.
and he got minutes.
You balling. Yeah.
So there's a space on there for a guard to get minutes. If you draft Klingon,
You got
then
to
that
trade.
means you got three centers, four if you count Sengun. You got to trade somebody. We might do something stupid like trade Londell, and then fucking Adams gets hurt, and you're just stuck with Klingon. Like
Yeah.
to me, Landell's my fucking safety valve at center, so I kind of don't want to touch that center position.
Same. It's like, dang. Like Reed Shepard. I mean, Duke can ball. Like,
Yeah, he got heart. I like him.
yeah. I mean,
I ain't gonna lie though, Reed Shepard with the Men Thompson coming off the, I like that. Like it just fuck. It remind. It's like a little bit of like reminds me a little bit of like what Indy's got going with like Nimhard and them dudes. Is like people don't really know them, but they come off the bench and they just fucking make you mad.
Houston Rockets are selecting Reed Shepard at number 2.
Boom, baby.
Huh? You got a point guard, another guard, or another shooting guard, however you want to look at it. Houston Rockets. Houston. Huh. Reed Shepard. It's like I'm like, yay, but
I like it. I'm excited.
Okay. You sniper in Houston. Duke a ball. Reed Shepard, Duke a ball. All right. Well, we
Who
drafted him.
reported that? Who reported that first?
The Athletic and Shams. He's on Twitter going. All right. Yeah. I mean, hearing they need to improve offense, it makes sense. Like,
We did need shooting. The Duke could
yeah,
shoot. I'm telling you, he's a good enough player. He's gonna crack the rotation at some point.
because that kid came in fast. Yee.
Damn, what was the last white boy, American white boy we drafted?
Chase Butler.
Yeah, but he was a second round pick. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was a second round pick. He played Arizona. I think Chandler Parsons was a second round pick from Florida. Yeah, that's about it. Please don't be Jimmer Fredette.
Oh man, don't say that. That would be terrible.
He looks like an asshole.
Yeah, he gonna fit in nicely. Hey, Cam gonna be like, "Look, bro, I got you, dog." I mean, breaking down the pick, Reed Shepard, third overall pick. He made the pick. His
That was
shooting,
shocking in itself.
yeah, his shooting though is what you can be hyped about for sure. Because, like you said, Aaron Holiday, we don't know if he's coming back. We didn't. I mean, this kind of makes it known where he's probably not.
I felt like he played so good last year. There's going to be another team to offer him money to go sit on their bench. Like he
Yeah,
would be the kind of player to go to like Milwaukee or something.
yeah. And I mean, his assists in college were good. He has great passing. He's not afraid to shoot what you may want. I mean,
I'll say
looking
this:
at
the only like going forward, it's more abundant that that pick is made to benefit Sengun than Jalen, because
yeah,
he's actually a really good player to play off of Sengun.
that's what I mean. You're keeping your big six from what you've said so far.
Fucking seven now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you ain't getting. I mean, the big six plus him. Kentucky guards picked in the top five: John Wall, De'Aaron Fox, and Reed Shepard. If you're like De'Aaron Fox, I'll be dope.
I mean, if you're like John Wall before he kept getting hurt, I'll take it.
True.
Now I think he's actually a better defender than both of them fools. He's a
Marlo says,
better
"Who the
shooter than
hell
both
is
of them
the
fools.
Who's the hell the guy we drafted?"
Who said that?
Marlo. One
Who
of
the
the
hell
coldest
that guy?
white boys in the draft.
He's the best two-way player in this draft, bro. Like I told you, like he's. I don't think he's like Clay, but he's like Clay. Like he's like Josh Hart, DiVincenzo. He's that kind of dude. Where I mean, he's always doing something.
And you need players like that on the team. I mean, look at what New York did with Devin Shinzo and all them. Like, they're gonna need players like that can help Ime out, score when people don't want to score when we go cold.
He's also the perfect kind of player for our team because you actually have centers on our team who will protect the rim, Landale and Steven Adams, which means
Yeah,
in your mind as a perimeter defender, you're like, fuck, like I can be risky because I got backline help, and that dude's risky as shit. So like that's more open, like faster paced basketball. Get out in the open court.
thanks for the insight. So we ain't after Booker. I'm not
Well, I
questioning.
didn't say that.
Yeah,
Like you can
yeah,
still trade this fucker,
yeah. We said that like San
but then
Antonio
also,
Spurs got Stephon Castle.
oh, that's a good pick. I like that pick for them. I like that. Fuck.
Um, but yeah, no, but I mean, as far as him fitting with us, once the smoke of we're not trading went away, it's like all right, we got him. Jalen Green and him are chilling right now. That's dope.
I
Like,
like it.
like that's good. Like that's good. And that seeing Jalen Green there shows me like he's kind of reaching that next tier of veteran. Like, hey, I'm gonna go show love to the younger ones. I'm kind of matured
Dude,
in.
we can put some crazy lineups on the floor. Like we can almost fuck with anybody. I swear by this, bro. Houston has more talent on it than OKC. We just don't have shit.
Shay Shay.
And I only keep saying that because people give that team so much credit for how much young talent they have. And I was like, we've been drafting with them this whole time since we've been sucking, and I think every year we do better.
They just got rid of Giddy.
I mean, Jalen, you stole that dude. Like that was a hit. Chet's good, but it's like he fell in your lap.
Yeah. I mean, looking at the draft, whenever the what you had as a Rocket with Jalen Green, you didn't have a choice. It was you were second. Then you look at the Shingun, that was a steal. Then you look at Jabari, you were third. You had to wait for two picks to go before you, and then it switched right before that day, and then you end up getting Tari, and then you end up with a Min. You had to wait, and then you
Hmm.
ended up getting the steal pretty much of the draft, almost with maybe three other names, and Cam Whitmore.
And we barely trying to find space for that fool.
No,
Van Vliet, Amin, Jalen, Cam, Reed. Dylan Brooks. They're from like your 2, 3. They're all interchangeable. That's nasty.
so with Reed Shepard joining the team, he is not the youngest still. He is one above Cam Whitmore.
Cam.
He's 20. So you look at the big seven, it's Cam at 19, Reed at 20, Jabari 21, Amin 21, Shingun 21, Jalen Green 22, and Tari Eason 23.
If you had to trade one player off of that for not only the to help the team get something, but also set rotations more properly. Of those seven, who would you trade?
If I had to pick one,
Yeah. To
it
me,
would,
it's easy. It's fucking Jabari.
I was going to say, I was like, a part of me would want Tari because of the lesser name, but who's going to bring value and who can I replace? Jabari.
The problem is the only reason I'm really trading Jabari is because you have more value is of me trading you than you sitting on my bench.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what you're gonna be. Tari will never bitch about coming off the bench. He knows what the fuck he is. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. He plays his part. He knows when he's called on.
And
His
that means
motor.
Tari's the backup to Sengun as the power forward.
Hmm.
Set, natural. You got two centers. Dylan Brooks at the three. Jalen can play some three. Cam can play some three. Amin can play some three.
Rockets top 4 picks during this rebuild: 2021 Jalen Green, 2022 Jabari Smith, 2023 Amin Thompson, 2024 Reed Shepard. Raphael, you cooking, bro?
I fucking San Antonio got Stephon Castle. I fucking hate that. Any other team, bro.
I mean, yeah, but
No, because Castle's gonna do so good over there. He's gonna know exactly how to play off of Wimby.
so they're winning a championship this year.
Nah, I didn't
I
say
didn't. I just kidding.
that. I'm just saying it's gonna be like fuck. San Antonio's gonna look like they're a genius because he's gonna do so good there.
Oh man, this yeah, he ain't getting traded today.
Who?
Reed Shepard.
Why?
They just posted him all over their Facebook and everything.
Yeah, he's not getting traded in.
That's it for us. Hey,
We really ain't got shit.
that's it. I mean, there ain't no trades. I mean, it's just all other teams now. I mean, I'm not gonna wait for the if a trade happens. You can always find it on our Facebook. So
Word.
yeah, but you got anything else to add?
Nah, I'm good.
Same. All right.
I like the pick.
Yeah. Short, simple, to the point. Raphael, keep cooking. Um, if any trades happen, we got you. Don't worry about it. We'll have a video up also on it. But other than that, much love, Houston. Good luck, Rook.